Seasonal depression in winter, or seasonal affective disorder, affects 5% of the population. And in that population, it can last 40% of the year. If you think you might have this, listen up, because I'll be giving you 6 tips to help fight this winter scourge. Details on all the recommendations are in the details of this video. Symptoms may be mild, just feeling down, a craving for carbs with unwanted weight gain, sadness, or fatigue. But some people get full-blown depression and need to seek professional help. Where you live, your location, and especially latitude, plays an important role. SAD is more common in people living far from the equator, which is why its rates are higher in the northern part of the U.S. and Canada and lower in the south. Women tend to have 3 times the incidence of seasonal affective disorder. So 6 things to do. Number 1, the standard starting point is bright light treatment. You want to expose yourself to bright light, ideally before 8 a.m. or earlier. If you can't get sunlight, get a light box of at least 10,000 lux. It's a measure of the intensity of light. Experts compare this amount of light to being outside in July in the middle of the day. I bought one a few years ago on advice from Andrew Huberman. He says early morning light helps you sleep at night. Be in front of the light, about a foot away from it or more, for about 30 minutes a day if you can, or at least 15 minutes a day, 7 days a week. Improvement can be dramatic, but it may take weeks to reach full effect. Tip number 2, the American Medical Association recommends sleep hygiene, or getting your best sleep. The basics are going to bed and getting up more or less at the same time, avoiding screens, turning all lighting low for a few hours before bed. Analog books or magazines are best. Limit caffeine after 12 noon. Careful with alcohol, since it can lead to poor quality sleep. Tip number 3, stress management. Of course, this is a huge topic, but I have lots of resources in the details on ways to control your stress. Tip number 4, physical activity. Any kind of movement is better than nothing. Tip number 5, spending time outside. Self-explanatory. Maybe get your movement or exercise outside, to use 2 tips at once. Number 6, vitamin D supplementation. Cheap and easily available. So consider this one. Take these tips to heart, easy enough, and you may improve your mood and even curb the dreaded carb cravings. Please remember to like and subscribe for health tips and info on my channel. Thanks for watching.